He says, she says.
Look, women are just too bossy, too impatient.
Get that
they
out
can
of
be
here.
too degrading. They're just too dang on aggressive.
Where did that come from?
Yeah.
Men are controlling. Come on. They think they know everything.
You can't be serious.
They never want to admit when they're wrong.
Are you kidding me?
Who's right?
Really?
Who's wrong? Who knows?
Wow.
She says.
He says. Gender versus gender, Adam versus Eve face off. This is not your everyday run-of-the-mill battle of the sexes, people. We are a show that deals with men, women, and all the pieces of their puzzles.
Why don't men call?
It could be he just not that into you.
When is it cheating?
Perhaps it's cheating if he just happens to get caught.
Where is my child support?
The check could be in the mail, or maybe there's a backup in the computer system. Who knows?
Why do men have a problem with women who make more money than them?
Probably because men still have to pay the bills, still have to pay for dinner, still have to pay for movies, still have to pay. Where's the math in it? He says.
She says.
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 You can't be serious.
He says, she says. Featuring your co-hosts, Andrea Carr Willis and Reginald Dye. Mondays at 7 on the Thea Broadcasting Network.
Welcome to another He Says, She Says. As you see right now, my esteemed co-host Reginald Dye, Superman, and Big Daddy Blackness is not in right now. He should be coming through the door in about 5-10 seconds. You know, he can't be on time, but we won't say anything because he talks about me and being on time.
Need some help.
But he'll be on in a minute, and we're gonna get into this topic. When is it cheating? When is it cheating? Boy, the comments I got today. Now, we talked a little bit earlier, but I'm gonna reintroduce our guests. I have the lovely, talented, on fire from New Jersey, Newark in the building. Hold on. Actress extraordinaire, Kim Wallace.
Hi, Andrea. How you doing?
Good. Thank you. And also an esteemed actor. Just you know, watch out Denzel and Morris and Lamont and Idris and okay, hold on. Okay, I'm back.
And the beautiful.
We got people, visitors coming in the building. We have Michael Gladden from South Carolina by way of New Jersey.
By way of New Jersey?
And we have no stranger to the set, though she got lost today.
No, I didn't get lost. Did you get your text? It wasn't me.
Mm-hmm. The writer, producer, director, extraordinaire, poet, singer. Girl, what don't you do?
I have no idea. I do so much.
Tamika Mitchell in the building.
I do so much.
And another first timer. Oh, wow, you knew. Oh, it's a newbie in the building. 2 men newbies. Girls, what we gonna do? What we gonna do?
I need your help, bro.
Filmmaker extraordinaire, Mr. Daniel Ransom.
What it do, people? What's happening?
Where are you from?
Pine Mountain, Georgia.
He's a Georgia boy. All
Georgia
right
clay,
now.
baby. Red dirt all the way.
He's a peach. Well, what's a male peach? I don't know.
We eating the peaches out here. Now, Georgia clay.
Georgia clay.
Okay.
Yeah, we eat peaches down here. Know that.
Strong day.
Let's get that straight.
Aren't we peaches now?
Okay.
We're talking about when is it cheating? And y'all walked in right on time because we gonna get into it. We're gonna be real. We're gonna keep it real.
Always.
And when Reggie gets here, you know he's definitely gonna hold it down. Okay, and you know how he is. His opinion,
Yes.
Big Daddy Blackness, you know, he just goes in and says whatever he feels. So be prepared. Don't be scared. Ladies, we got this, right? Okay.
You already know.
Okay. My first
know how I
question to the men. I'm going to start with the men. Men first today. What is cheating? Daniel?
Cheating. Cheating can be defined as misleading trust and the person that you're with, the person that you care about.
Misleading trust.
I like that.
I
That's
like
the
that.
best definition I've heard in a long time.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have to,
Yeah, I got all
copyright
political
that one.
correct and everything. That's all right. That's all right.
Copyright that because I'm gonna have to use that and give you credit for it.
That's a
Michael.
good title for another film.
Michael.
Well, since I'm married, I would have to say, I guess, spending too much time with another woman that's not your wife. And that doesn't necessarily mean intimacy or just way too much conversation.
Hold on, can I reiterate
Way too
something there?
conversation.
Because
Way
he
too much conversation.
gave a great answer there. Cheating doesn't necessarily have to be with a woman. It could be your career. It could be something else that you do.
Exactly.
Yes,
as
it
well.
could. Yep.
Exactly.
Yeah, keep that in mind.
I'm loving these men out here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right. I'm just saying. You
Yeah.
two might have to leave. We need some other ones.
I've been reading shit.
How to make a good guest on my show. Agree with everything.
Waiting to exhale 4.
I'm done.
I had to put my head down. on that.
Right on that one, really. Tamika, what's your answer? When is it cheating?
Honestly, I agree with them. It's misleading trust. You can be cheating with somebody else, or something else, per se.
Put it closer.
It sounds like I'm loud, though.
Put it closer.
Oh, okay.
Don't be scared.
You know what? I'm never scared. But yeah, I truly, honestly believe that you could be cheating with, like he said, your career. It could be maybe you got a homeboy or a homegirl that you grew up with. You know what I'm saying? And y'all like brothers and sisters. But guess what? That person you're in a relationship with, they don't know that. And they're not going to be able to understand that relation. So if you can't invite them to come out, you know what I'm saying, and hang out with you guys, then it ain't going to work.
Wow.
Because
I like that.
that's going to be cheating in some aspect. Somebody's going to be insecure, like, okay, what's going on?
That
3
is a
nights
good
in a row?
point.
What's going on? So I totally
These some good
agree.
answers. Kim, I'm scared.
I really do agree with everybody what they said. Anything physical, anything intimate, anything where you can include your spouse, your significant other, and they feel shut out.
Yeah.
Anything that creates that barrier can be considered cheating.
I like that you said your significant other, because you and I just talked about some people don't consider it cheating if you're not married. What do you say about that?
I think it's bull.
Look, he moved his head. I'm looking.
I think that's bull, and the reason being is because those people want to cheat. They don't want a definition. They don't want to define that as cheating. So it's a thing where, okay, let's date. So at the end of the day, dating to some people is supposed to mean that I can date him, I can date him, I can date. You get what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, there's no strings attached. But to me, dating means that you're dating to become one. You're dating in this relationship to become married. You know what I'm saying? Because if that's the case, then we can hang out and go to the movies all day long. You know what I'm saying? Go out to eat, whatever the case may be. But if it becomes more than that, then yeah, it's more than that. And it's ultimately leading up to something.
Wow, I'm telling you, we got right into the conversation. I forgot to invite other people to join it because it's so good right here. But we want to hear what you have to say. So call us at 770-498-0125. Let us know your thoughts. What is it cheating? And tune in. He says, she says 10, Twitter. He says, she says on Facebook. Hit us up because I got a lot of interesting comments today. And I want to hear what they have to say because I have my own opinions, which you'll hear in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 'Cause cheating is not a good thing. Daniel, it seemed like you wanted to say something about that. Married, not married.
Yes, I actually do.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, you got to understand, some people don't put barriers or boundaries on a relationship when they're dating, and they do that for that purpose. Because, okay, if I'm not committed to you, if I haven't told you, sat down, look you in the face, hey, look, I'm your man. Okay, if I haven't defined that, And I say dating because dating, I don't, I'm country. We don't date. You know what I'm talking about? We don't do that. We go together. You know what I'm saying? And we don't do no. But if I have to say dating, that means I'm going out with you to see if this goes anywhere. If I don't like where it's going, then I have the freedom and opportunity to go somewhere else and go and look. Is that cheating? No, because you haven't sat down and said, look, I'm your girl. Or you ain't flattening the tires on my car. We ain't dating.
But what if they said that? Okay, we're dating. Okay, what if it starts off in the beginning as we're dating, but I want to be with you?
Who said
you know
we're
what I'm
dating?
saying?
Who
No.
said we want to be together? Did she say it or did I say it?
But it could come from you. It could have came from you.
Oh, it came from me.
You
That's a
get what I'm
different
saying?
story.
And then that's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, somebody is gonna make that point where we gonna be together.
Yeah,
we want to be together. Okay, once you establish that and
then
you still saying we're dating to see, we're still dating to see what is gonna happen with this relationship.
We done got out of that dating stage. That's when we go together.
I have a question.
He said go together.
If you have to have the conversation of we're together, why not have the other conversation of, you know what, we've been dating, but I'm not ready to take that next step yet either.
Exactly.
Why not make that point?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Because again, though, you said, like I said, you haven't established that. You haven't established that point yet.
Yeah, but why not? Yeah, why not establish those points? If we just dated and that's where your mind frame is, make sure, reassure.
Now, just
come back and reiterate
for
that.
somebody country that don't get it. How long do you consider dating?
I could date you for 3 months and go about my business. Like, I'm sorry.
Exactly. So if I go together, we go together. It's longer than 3 months.
Wow.
I'm paying some bills, or we sitting up there something.
We're gonna get to that. Hold on. Oh, they on fire already. We just started. We have Murphy on the phone from New Jersey. Jersey, all right. Murphy, tell us your thoughts on when is it cheating?
Well, I would just like to state that the definition for New Jersey for cheating for me would be doing anything that you can't do in front of your wife or significant other. If you can't do it with them there, then you're betraying them.
Thank you, Daddy.
I know that's right. I'm like Murphy on this phone.
I'm with Murphy. I'm with you said Daddy.
I sure did. I love you, Daddy. That's my Superman. I love my daddy.
Politically correct answer.
I love it. Thank you, Murphy.
I love you too, sweetheart.
Kim, tell Kim she's gonna be in my movie. Make sure you look for Kim in my movie, okay? Murphy called in and he said if you can't do it in front of your spouse, bam,
That's cheating.
That is.
So
it
if I
is.
go do number 2 in the bathroom and I can't
see
do
what
it for
I'm
my
saying?
wife, I'm cheating.
You cheating?
I mean,
I don't
for
have
real,
a hammer to hit him upside
You see what I'm saying?
I'm just being real.
Okay,
Because like you
now-
said, man, I'll kick everybody out the house. Then
thing is
30
this,
minutes,
though.
I'm by myself.
If you got your computer in the bathroom, are you supposed to be going to do that, or your cell phone and you texting or whatever?
That ain't happening.
That might be a
That
little
ain't
cheap.
I'm just trying to handle business. That's all I'm doing.
If I'm going in there, ain't no computer going.
Okay.
What?
Some of the comments that
Some
we
people got some issues. They leave the door, but that ain't happening.
my
That's
goodness.
nasty.
Some of the
Better burn
comments that we
incense or
got were from
silly.
Reggie in the beginning of the show. If you hear the opener, he says it's cheating possibly when you get caught. What do you think about that, lady?
Oh my God!
It's not cheating maybe until you get caught. What do you think about that?
Who was cheating?
You weren't there? I'm just waiting for that to come out his mouth. I wasn't there.
Now I'm saying this. This is the thing. I say
see
this
what you're
for a simple reason. Men, we're dumb. Sometimes when it comes down to that, we don't cover our steps. That's why y'all call men dogs. But women, just like cats, will cover their stuff.
Amen.
So
From A to Z.
exactly.
You got to tell
So
everything.
did I
That's
catch her? Did I catch her, or did she catch me?
Wow.
Now-
Because to her, it's not cheating. She's just getting a part of her life fulfilled that I didn't do.
No. That's still cheating. If she goes out there, she's still cheating. The same way if he goes out there, he's still cheating. It's still cheating. It doesn't matter whether you get caught or not. If you're doing it, then you're cheating. It's just bottom line. You're cheating.
How about breakfasts, lunches, dinners with another person? Is that cheating
Does
when
your
you're in a
spouse know?
relationship?
That's what I was about to say.
As long as your spouse knows.
As long as your spouse knows. If you can say, baby, my high school sweetheart is coming in town and he wants to take me to dinner, and he says, well, go ahead, baby. Then guess what? That's not cheating.
First off, eat the food. Leave my house and go to
Don't you trust the person in your life?
I don't trust nobody.
Wow, that's not good.
No.
Okay. No,
Daddy said
because
don't trust nobody but your mama, then cut the dick.
you know what? No.
Wait, hold up.
A relationship.
I don't even know what to say to that one.
A relationship's supposed to be based on trust. You should be able to trust your other half.
You really should.
For real. Because at the end of the day, if you put it down before she leave, guess who she gonna be thinking about while she at dinner? She gonna be sitting there like, dude,
You know what? You got
if
a
you
good
don't hurry
point.
up, you need to hurry up because I got to get back to that.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah. I
Wow. Wow.
I like that answer. That's pretty good.
If I put it down, why she sleep? Why she sitting up?
Oh.
Well, that depends on how good you put it down, honey. That's all I
That's
can
a
say.
different show.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's
You better
Bedroom
go on.
101.
Look, that's a whole
So, whole
we
other
better-
topic.
we
We'll
might
bite you
wanna-
on next
yeah.
month for that one.
Shouts out to my wife. What's up,
All right, and that's my girl. So she was walking kind of bow-legged at my party. You saw that, right?
Yeah, I
Okay.
saw that.
I'm
I
at
saw that. I
Tulsa.
saw that.
Speaking of parties, okay, well, let's leave that for another topic.
Ooh, ooh. I'm scared talking about parties. What kind of
I'm
party
like,
you
chill,
talking
chill. This is my baby mother right here.
about? Okay. Awkward silence.
You stupid.
All right, now let me ask you a question. When it comes to when is it cheating? You're with whomever, husband, boyfriend, fiance, person that's putting it down, whatever, and you're having conversations with someone else. This person at home isn't doing you right. You're feeling unfulfilled. The person on this side is your friend. However, you're telling him or her all about the problems at home. Anytime you have something good come into your life, you're telling that person instead of telling the person at home. You're not physically doing anything with this person. It's just conversation. Is that cheating?
Actually, I consider that it probably would be cheating because when you think about it, okay, why are you not talking to your other
person you're
half?
with.
Because
You know
you
what
got
I'm
a problem
saying?
with them.
No, clearly. But it's more than a problem. That has to be more than a problem. That's almost at the end of the relationship, or either it's over. You know that it's done.
That's probably what it is.
It has to be because you're not gonna. I don't get that part. You know what I'm saying? Because if this is my significant other, my husband, or whatever, and you're in my home, we're together. Then I'm gonna talk to you. Mm-hmm. You know, any of my accomplishments or whatever, I'm gonna talk to you. But if I'm calling a boy to let him know how my day was,
One question I gotta ask, because of the times we live in, this person that you're telling, is he
Straight.
yeah, okay, yeah,
Okay.
thank you,
Now
straight,
that,
okay,
that makes a difference
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
Yeah, because
that makes
But
a
he's
big
straight.
difference.
I have a lot of
Okay.
girlfriends,
Thank
but
that much. Gotta get that straight. I didn't understand. You draw them lines.
No, he's straight. The person, the other party is straight.
But you know, if that's the case, then because something is going to come of that. You know, if you spending
what I
that enough time with that person and talking to them and confiding in them, eventually something is going to come of that. You know what I'm saying? Either he's going to be feeling your pain or whatever it is that you're going through, and he's going to want to make it better. You're going to want him to make it better because in due time, that's what's going to happen.
I know nobody ain't saying that because he's married, but this brings me to the second part of that question. The person you're telling all this to, are they single?
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
No, not
That is the good
That
point.
doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter.
yes, it does
It matters
tremendously.
a lot.
For a man, it matters. Because if you telling me, if I'm single and you telling me all these problems that you got with this dude and me and you cool, I done smashed about 8 times in my head already. You.
Wow.
And I'm waiting patiently in the sun for my
Real talk
opportunity.
for real
So when
people.
he get caught slipping, yeah.
It starts in the
I
mind.
already done got the friendship thing
Always starts in the
established.
mind.
We friends now. Okay, now I'm that comforting shoulder. That door's open.
That was that window.
Yeah.
Okay, that's true. That's true. I
That's
agree.
it.
And after the break, we're going to continue with When Is It Cheating with my guests, Kim, Tamika, Daniel, and Michael. We're waiting for Superman to come in so he can chime in, put his 2 cents in, because I know he got 'em.
Lord, have mercy.
Thank you so much for tuning in to He Says, She Says. Don't forget to call us, 770-498-0125. Hit us on Twitter, He Says, She Says 10, and check us out on Facebook at He Says, She Says. We'll see you after the break.
FIA Broadcasting Network is now seeking talk shows covering the following subject matter: sports, economy, school and education, cars from antiques to repairs, love and life issues, and finally, music and entertainment. Got a show or an idea? Give us a call at area code 770-498-0125. That's area code 770-498-0125. Or visit us on the World Wide Web at www.fiaworld.com. That's FIA, F as in Frank, IA, world.com. FIA, where pricing and cost are always affordable. FIA Broadcasting Network, bringing you the best in talk entertainment. We look forward to hearing from you. Take one.
Action! Hey, how y'all doing? My name is Nasir Rahim, and I am a professional actor.
I'm Courtney Nicole, and thank you for joining us.
Atlanta's Access, baby. Tune in.
We want you to tune in every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock to catch everything that's hot in Atlanta. It's a poppin' city, y'all, and everybody's here. We're going to have all of your top-notch entertainment news.
We'll be bringing you live coverage from all red carpet events, all backstage events, all film sets, and not only will we be talking about acting, but we'll also be talking about the people behind the acting.
We'll have all the audition tips you need, from the indies to the box office, from Atlanta to Hollywood, and from us to you.
You're going to love it.
You're gonna. Hey, you need to send in your reels to atlantasaccess@yahoo.com.
Atlanta's Access, baby. Tune in. Let you know what's really going on with the acting game in the ATL and beyond, where we talk real talk, REEL.
REEL, y'all. Tune in. Catch you on Wednesday nights at 8.
Welcome back to another segment of He Says, She Says. I'm your Northern Belle, Andrea Carr. I'm flying solo tonight. I don't know. I think my co-host scared of the topic because he know I'll go in on him. Superman, I'm kryptonite. Anyway, give us a call, 770-498-0125. Hit us on Twitter at He Says, She Says 10. And on Facebook, He Says, She Says. We are talking about when is it cheating. And I see we have a caller. Michael from Snellville, what are your thoughts?
Well, I just want to say to all of y'all, I would cheat with everybody in the room, especially that light skin with the nose in the corner over there. Yeah. No, seriously, I'm just joking. But on a serious note, listening to what everybody said, it's kind of funny when we talk about cheating from a sociology standpoint. When you look at, especially black males and our heritage and where we came from when it comes from kinship. And you have multiple relationships in the house. Now, a lot of people don't realize that the first wife that you marry, she allows you to choose other wives and other relationships. And if she doesn't have a child for you at a certain point in time, then you are able to choose another wife to have children for you based on that aspect. being that we're in a European society, it is a little different for us as far as what we call cheating in our relationship, because I guess sometimes we want our significant other, but sometimes we're not getting the fulfillment of what we want at home, and so we go outside of the box to find that relationship, to find that other person that's satisfying our needs. The only problem with that is a lot of times we treat the other person as if they're second rate, and we're not realizing that what we want sometimes is not what we can have, or what we have is not what we want. And we make dumb choices.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't even know what to say to that
Yeah,
one.
and it's hard. It's hard because from a cultural standpoint, most of our cultural standpoint, especially from black males, our cultural standpoint is to have multiple relationships based on sociology standard. It's based on sociology and psychology. That's what's innate in us. The problem is that from a European, and even the Europeans have taken our customs. Look at the Mormons. The Mormons said that you can have more than one wife, even based on their religion, and they're European.
Wow. I hear what you're saying. I appreciate you calling in, but I think the black community, you try it if you want to. You'll be missing some stuff
That's
when
what
you
I'm
wake up.
We talked about sociology in 2011 in America with black people and multiple wives.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
no,
what I'm
we not.
saying. And this
Stop.
second wife, and is the second wife black? Because
But you know what? We don't have a family value even as a culture, even here in America. So the hardest problem is what is really cheating, because at some point we're laughed at, especially from a European standpoint. We're laughed at because we don't have a family value. But now from a sociology structure, we have a family value, and it takes a lot to be a part of that relationship within itself.
He's from the city, right? He's from the city, yeah. Okay, man, I'm from the country. My parents have been married for 40 years. You see what I'm saying? I come from I see a different set. And, everybody in my neighborhood have been married 30 plus years. You know what I'm saying? So all I've ever seen was my dad spoil my mom. I saw that. That's what I know. My mom to this day doesn't cook because my dad's retired. He take care of everything.
Go ahead, Daddy.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I saw. That's the man I'm gonna be, because that's the man that's put in front of me.
And he had one woman.
That's so true.
Exactly. Now,
that's so true. Your children are a product of you.
Exactly.
And that's so true.
It's true enough that me and my kid's mother aren't together right now, but I promise you, my kids see father, they see daddy, they see me. I'm not gonna let that slide. My son will be a gentleman. My daughter will always be a diva, because daddy makes sure that.
Oh, I love that.
Okay, but let me ask you this then.
Go ahead.
All right, when you got people, when you have back in the day, because this not just happened, but back in the day, you had grandmothers and great grandmothers that knew that their husband was a Rolling Stone, and where we at. Now you have fathers that came home and were still fathers and men at the house, but they had relationships outside the house. It's not nothing new, and it didn't just start yesterday.
Yeah, you're true on that, man. But shoot, man, my great grandmama worked rooms. She didn't do that. My granddad didn't leave the house.
Let me answer that one. Okay. With that being said, at the end of the day, it's still cheating. Either way you go, they knew about it, but they were in love and they didn't want to leave, or they may have felt like they couldn't find somebody else, or however the situation may have been. And during a lot of those times, a lot of women were abused, so they were taught to stay in their place. This is the 2000s, and it's not happening. So it's considered as cheating. And at the end of the day, you're either gonna run across somebody that's gonna be passive or passive aggressive, or however the situation may be. You're not gonna have it both ways. You may find somebody that deal with it for a minute, but eventually, guess what? She gonna leave you too, cause it's just not the right way. Somebody's being mistreated. You get what I'm saying? So
all right, I'm gonna leave you with this, because I want to finish hearing y'all. But answer this thing. If that's the case, based on everything we know, okay? Because Samuel's mother was married and he had 2 wives, and so did Jacob. Israel was married to Rachel and Leah.
Yeah.
From the Bible. So again, when you talk about, because we don't want to touch on the issue, but from a biblical standpoint, there are some problems with that.
Okay,
because
I'm glad you
even
mentioned that.
the wisest man in the world had 400
I am
wives and 300
so glad he
concubines.
mentioned that.
Okay.
You
Wait,
look at
I want you to answer, but thank you for calling in, Michael. Listen to us so you can hear the answer, so that way we can have other callers, because I know they like get us through. Okay, but I want y'all to answer that question.
And I'm fixing to bang
Thanks
that.
for calling in, Michael.
Go ahead.
Okay, first off, when he said that about the multiple wives in the Bible, yeah, that's true. And that's under old Mosaic law as well. You know, that stopped after the birth of Christ. But first, second off, and even with David, all right, when David wanted Bathsheba, was it Bathsheba?
Yeah, it was Bathsheba.
Well, he wanted her, or they called her Uriah's wife. They never even mentioned her name on that point. Look at the bad that happened to them when he got with her the first time. That first child died because of what David did. Because of what David did, until David got it right with God, that second child lived and killed Solomon. See what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's
And
not
he had
that.
the sins of his father
He said
plus
his
more
father, exactly,
in his seed.
which goes all the way down to the birth of Christ, which is why all that generational stuff had to be died off and
That's
sent
right.
away, which why Christ could not come through man. He had to come through God, through Mary, through her lineage.
That's
So
right.
come on, let's
Go
go.
ahead.
And that's what's still going on. That's the
Say
same
it
way
to
when
me,
I
go
told
ahead.
you, you know, the things that I was studying in school. You know what I'm saying? It goes back to everything that he said about, you know, in the Romans and all of those different people or whatever, their cultures and how they looked at things and they perceived women and, you know, all of that. Okay, at the end of the day, it goes on your morals and values.
Exactly.
Just bottom line, it goes on your morals and values. That's just it. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta, you, whatever morals and values you have or you live by, that's what you're gonna give out. And then another thing that he needs to think of, Michael from Snellville, if you have a little girl,
Thank you.
you need to be really thinking about your perception of what that is, because your little girl gonna pick and choose a guy like you that ultimately thinks that it's okay to be cheated. To be a cheater, and she's gonna find somebody that's gonna cheat on her and that's gonna mistreat her. So at the end of the day, think about your little girl and what you do in front of your little girl, what you say in front of your little girl, because your kids is a product of you. I can promise you that.
Yes.
I just
Go
had
ahead.
a question.
Go ahead, Kim.
Did he go back to the Old Testament to say why he should be able to cheat? We do that now in the Bible. We use the Bible for that right now.
Depends on what's up.
Well, you know that
Testament,
there are those
Mosaic
people
law.
that use whatever scripture they can use to get away with whatever they want to get away with.
And that's true. That's true. That's true. People do that. People do that. They go down and they find the craziest things in the Bible
right here
to try to say
right by the period.
This is why I can do this.
But no,
see,
but
they stop
even then, they misrepresent it. Like they don't even read it right.
Yeah, no, they stop at that scripture. They didn't read the one preceding it.
No,
and the one that
What I want to do right now
is
today
this.
is say, I'm gonna use
Okay,
it.
if he had read the 10 Commandments,
No, do not commit adultery.
Do not covet your neighbor's wife. Can I?
Go ahead.
But even at that note, even with the 10 Commandments, what did they say? Even if you don't do the rest of them, if you do that one, which is love thyself, that will take care of all the rest of them, because
Right.
love your neighbor as you love yourself. If
Right.
you do that,
Right.
you ain't gonna worry about the rest of them
Right.
other 9.
Exactly.
Right.
See,
Exactly.
we get
So come
biblical
on, bruh.
and he says, she says, we'll take it back to the Bible with you. We ain't scared.
I had to
We'll
make
go
No, we
all
ain't
the way.
scared
We ain't
because you got
scared.
some biblical people in this room.
That's
So
what I'm talking
that's
about.
right.
hello.
I'm 3 years into theology school. I get my master's in 2.
Oh,
High
that's
five. Hold on.
I know that's
Hold
right.
on. High five in the air. Okay, we're talking about when is it cheating. Now let's come away from the topic just a little bit and let's play the advocate. I would never say devil's advocate because that's not me, but the advocate. You're married. You're involved. You love this person. Fine Mama Jamma. I'm taking it back to the 70s.
That's what's up.
Fine Mama Jamma walks in. In your mind, you've already undressed her. Or an Idris Elba walks in, or whomever, and you have already undressed him. And this person is involved in your life. They could be a coworker.
You had to say Idris.
I'm sorry. I had to take it there so you
Can
can
we use somebody
understand.
else?
Who you want to use for?
Anybody that's not is fine. Like
No, it's got to be that fine. Got to be that fine. Bad Mama Jamma, Idris Elba. I mean, it's just like that.
Oh, so what? We didn't get a woman?
Yeah, man, Mama Jamma.
Holly Berry. I don't know who you
Halle
like.
Berry?
Holly Berry.
Oh, I'm sorry, Carrie Hilson.
Carrie Hilson.
She's the only one I've ever seen prettier than Halle Berry.
Okay, Carrie Hilson. So Carrie Hilson and Idris. Idris is your coworker, Carrie is your coworker,
Right.
and you're talking. Your wife knows, your husband knows, your significant other knows about this person. This is your coworker. You're going out to dinner because you work late. You bringing her breakfast, him breakfast in the morning because y'all working on a project early in the morning. You having conversations, you're talking, still no physical. Are you cheating?
No.
That's work. That's work. It's different. It's a big difference there. But now,
because you know my mind is like, oh wait.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, something could possibly, spring up if there's problems in the relationship. If there's problems in either one of those relationships, the only way that something won't come up that is if neither of them have any interest. You get what I'm saying?
But you're interested.
Just because it could be this. A person can be physically fine, but his mental could be tore the hell up.
And we just talked about that.
And it could be torn up. Don't be trying to throw him under the bus.
You
heard that, Idris? I had your back, baby.
But no, well, his is not. I mean, what I'm saying is, it could possibly be that. But normally, you wouldn't. I wouldn't be able to.
Okay.
I wouldn't be able to work close with him and actually, have a bond like that. I wouldn't be bringing him breakfast. You get what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't want him to have no feelings about me, and I wouldn't want to bring none on him. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, it wouldn't be no outside communication. It would be strictly work, strictly business. Now, again, I must say, if there's problems in the relationship, then something may come up that because you're going to be continuing to be this person's friend. But if there's no problems there, then I'm not trying to create no problems. So I will keep it strictly work-based, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be no outside conversations unless my man is there. Bottom line.
Okay, that's a good political answer.
Right.
But
Tell the truth.
I'm sorry.
Tell the truth.
This is some truth here for you.
Go ahead, Daniel.
Okay, first and foremost, I may have those thoughts, but if I don't act on them, no, it's not cheating yet.
I like the yes.
But the second no. If she asked me one time, if she asked me the first time and I say no, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say no the first time.
No, the first time.
Please, don't ask me again.
Now that's real talk.
Because I would be just like Buddy from Harlem Nights. Hey, baby, this daddy. Hey, look, it ain't never come home.
Take it home. You know what? We have Murphy from New Jersey back on the line. Murphy, what's your comment?
I just would like to say, first of all, I would just like to comment on the brother who called before. Let's stop all this. I get to have my cake and eat it too.
Oh, thank you.
Let's stop all this. If you put it down right, she can go to dinner and there ain't no problem. If you go to dinner, it'll make no difference if you putting it down right. It don't make any difference if you got into an argument prior. It's on you to respect your relationship and respect your man.
Exactly.
It's on you to respect your relationship and respect your woman. I don't want to hear what she done or what he done. I don't care if you're not getting along. I don't care if you got into a fight yesterday or the day before. You have a duty to uphold your respect and relationship to that woman on any occasion, on any day, and on any hour. And if you don't respect her in that manner, then get rid of her. That's
it.
just the bottom line.
That is the truth. That is the truth right there. That is
my daddy now, and he's from Jersey too. I am your adopted daughter.
I love my daddy.
That is so true.
I love it. I love
Not
it.
the fight, but we have wars under the name and in the name of God. All these excuses are just excuses. Either you're man enough to be in this relationship or you're not. And if you're not, move on. Bottom line.
Exactly.
Wow.
And thank you guys for listening to me again.
Wow. You can call as many times as you want because I have adopted you. I'm Andrea. I'm your new daughter. It took us years to find each other, but I'm your daughter. Thank you. Thank you, Murphy, for calling.
My daughter, baby.
Oh, we sisters. Look, we got another sister. Thank you for calling in, Murphy. We appreciate your call. He has it 100.
Yeah.
Because what it is having your cake and eating it too.
Yeah.
That's true. That's the same way when I say as far as if you're not like Kim said, politically correct. When you establish your dating, you know what I'm saying? If you're dating and you're saying we're dating, okay,
Have that
I want to
conversation.
date to be together, you know what I'm saying? This is what we're doing, then this is what we're doing. Don't come 2 months down the line talking about you ain't ready. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense because it makes you look kind of crazy.
Because that's a cop out.
Wow.
That's a man not being man enough to tell you he don't want to be in that relationship no more.
When
Exactly.
Right.
when we
That's what that
return,
is.
we're going to talk more about when is it cheating. We getting deeper. We're going to take off another layer. 7 layers. We going all the way to the core. And we going to get really real. So don't go anywhere. Join us after the break. Call us 770-498-0125. He says, she says 10 on Twitter, and he says, she says on Facebook. Let us know your thoughts, views, and opinions. And we'll be back after the break.
FIA Broadcasting Network is now seeking talk shows covering the following subject matter: sports, economy, school and education, cars from antiques to repairs, love and life issues, and finally, music and entertainment. Got a show or an idea? Give us a call at area code 770-498-0125. That's area code 770-498-0125. Or visit us on the World Wide Web at www.fiaworld.com. That's FIA, F as in Frank, IA, world.com. FIA, where pricing and cost are always affordable. FIA Broadcasting Network, bringing you the best in talk entertainment. We look forward to hearing from you.
Welcome back to He Says, She Says. We were getting serenaded for a minute. I thought we were at a party. All right. It's your girl, the Northern Belle, Andrea Carr, and I'm flying solo. I don't believe it. Kryptonite got to Superman because Reggie's not here. Shout out to my co-host. I hope everything is all right and okay. Know that you are missed. Trust me, with this group, you are missed. Because the ladies were ready to get you tonight. So that means a win for the ladies, right? Okay, we definitely got a win tonight. Call us 770-498-0125. Hit us up on Twitter. He says, she says 10. Or on Facebook, he says, she says. We are talking about when is it cheating. And we have a little parrot out in the lobby area. His name is Demarius.
Shouts out to the parent.
Yeah, shout out. He trying to say we're beating up on the men up in here, that we're not flipping it because he says women cheat.
No, wait, I recall he said women cheat more than men.
Yep.
See, but
It's
he
not
didn't
just
come
as
to
much.
he didn't come to the table. I invited him to come and sit down, and pump.
He got to put on his boxing gloves to do that.
Right, to come there, right. So let's talk about women. Women do cheat. We can't lie and say that they don't. They're
do
better
cheat.
at it because you said, they're like kitty cats that
Exactly.
cover their tracks. You said that.
Yep.
It's still cheating, though.
It is.
At
It's
the
still
end of the
cheating.
day, and I don't think we're beating up on the men because I did mention Idris, right?
Yeah.
Compared to Kerry Hilson.
But again, y'all
Go
said,
ahead.
if a man comes up to a woman, baby, you cheated on me. I wasn't cheating. That ain't what it was.
No.
He fulfills me.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm
That
talking
has
about?
nothing to do with it.
We
Because
do the same thing.
Y'all
either
y'all
way it
nasty.
go,
No, we
either
just
way it
flat
go,
out
that's
stupid,
cheating.
huh? That wasn't me.
Yeah, shout out to Eddie Murphy for that line. Wasn't me.
But come on, you know yourself. And this the logistics of a question. Ladies, if they're listening to me and hear me truthfully, because I'm gonna spit this. If you go to your man and you ask him, where have you been? He cannot answer that question with an answer. If he says, huh, he's setting up his lie.
Yeah, of course.
You ask him again, where have you been? He gonna redirect it. What you mean, where I been? He's still
Now he's
making up his lie.
Oh my God, why Reggie won't hear? Because he would have been mad at that one.
I'm saying, I'm just telling, I'm just putting it down because I ain't got
Reggie, we
time.
missing
I
you.
ain't got
That's
time
true.
to cheat. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that.
That's
'Cause
true.
I got too much going on. I've been and forgot what lie I told. So
I'm with him on that one.
Now, during the beginning, the pre-show, we talked, the three of us, about temptation, especially here in Atlanta, where supposedly it's 23 women to one man.
Wow.
We don't know if it's a straight man, a general
number went
man.
up.
We don't
Oh,
know.
my God.
The number went up just the other day.
Wow.
And we were talking because, I'm going to hold that thought because we have a caller, Nikhil from Norcross.
Okay, I'm
Welcome
turning
to the show, Nikhil.
Hello, how are you? How are you doing?
Good. How are you, young lady?
Awesome, thank you.
I'm gonna give you a knuckle sandwich off the air because I need you to come on the show, but we'll talk offline.
Hey, I'm waiting on the invitation. Tell me when.
Girl, okay, I'm about to hit you up.
And drag the parrot on in there. Tell him don't be shy. That's my
Wow.
My assistant ran. We said, "Come on in." He closed the door. What's your comment about when is it cheating?
Oh my God.
This is one of them cat women.
You know, I just want to say we have lost all moral values and just respect, self-respect, and respect for being in a relationship. We don't value those old-fashioned values anymore. A lot of people have gotten away from that, and people do want to have their cake and eat it too. And I think it's just crazy. Society is just let things run abroad. And when you have so many things that state, you know, you're being in a relationship, but then you want to step outside the relationship and think it's something better on the other side, not knowing what you stepping into. And you don't know if that other person has something, and you stepping outside and you bring it back to the person that you're supposed to be in a relationship with.
Wow.
And, you know, we have to think about this. People don't consider the consequences of stepping outside of the relationship. Now, I know you're asking me about cheating. Cheating is when you don't respect or value the relationship that you're in with this person and you're being committed to, and you're telling this person, oh, yeah, you're the only one.
Wow.
But yet, you got Sally Sue over here, you're calling, yeah, I meet you at so-and-so. That's not right. But Sally Sue could have something. You bringing it back, or she might have some other ideas. Well, let me get this dude pregnant. Get pregnant by this dude, and boom, you got another situation.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And then you want to ask forgiveness when you knew better in the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
So, we have to consider our consequences when we're doing these actions, and we're thinking that, oh yeah, let me just go hit it. Just because you think that that's cool, it's not. Because in the long run, you're going to regret it. And we have to get that message out there to the youth. We need to start getting that out there to the youth and letting them know, this is not right. This is not okay.
That's true, Nikhil. But I think that it goes both ways. It's for women too. As a woman, if you're going out here and you already have somebody and you're established that relationship or whatever, and this guy, you thinking, okay, he looks good, whatever, he buys me this is that. That doesn't mean he's naturally good for you. He could actually beat you once he gets you. You know what I'm saying? Or he could have something, or he could be saying, let me get her pregnant, or you know what I'm saying? It goes both ways, and I think that as an adult, we just have to be adults. And when you get a certain point, of age, you got to let certain things go.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah, and I mean, like I said, I've seen so many different situations. I told it from one point of view, but it goes vice versa. Male, female, female, male. I've seen it on both sides, and it's crazy.
Wow.
And we have to have self-respect, number one.
Mm-hmm.
Realize that your body is your temple. You don't allow anything and everything to touch your body.
Absolutely. Wow.
And we really have to be conscious of that, because it is so many different dimensions that can happen, or one action can change your whole life.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely
oh
right.
yeah.
That's true.
Nikhil, thank you so much for calling in, and I will be contacting you very shortly. We got a couple of things to discuss.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you for calling, though, but I love what you said. I love it, everything that you said. Thank you so much for calling in.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too. All right.
Nikhil touched on so many things, many things that you need to think about, because cheating is not just going to affect you. It could affect health, your spouse's health. What about your children? What about your legacy?
Could affect everything, your whole life, everything. Because you could go out here and cheat. Like, okay, and a clear example of some people I know back home. This guy went and cheated. He cheated with 3 different women, and actually he cheated on his wife with 2 other different women, and he caught AIDS.
See.
And with giving that death sentence, he killed everybody. He tried to kill, including himself, but he tried to kill his wife, and he didn't kill her, but he killed her best friend because she left him. So he was on one of those modes where, okay, I know I'm gonna die. I know I wronged you, but you're leaving me. And I'm out. I don't have nothing else. So he went and killed the other 2 women. Well, he killed one of the women, went to go kill her, and killed her best friend because the best friend answered the door. The wife ran. He shot her. And then he was on his way to go out of town to kill the other girl. And the police caught him. So he killed himself.
Wow.
But that's a prime example of what in the world. You get what I'm saying? Your mistake. That one mistake can change your whole entire life.
Wow. And it's crazy because in this world, growing up, they used to say that there's a person for everybody. Okay, we know statistics, especially in Atlanta, don't say that. People are getting desperate. They're getting not just past desperation. It's like they'll take whatever they can get, however they get it. How the world do we get out of this mindset? Because it's only going to get worse.
Wait on God.
Exactly.
Wait on God. Wait on God.
A lot of people don't do that.
Wait on God. I mean, they don't, but that's the concept of if you done things your way over and over again and it's not working, then you got to do something different. Because at the end of the day, my thing is faith. If you believe in God and you truly have faith, then you know He's going to send you that person. He's going to send you that person, and that person is not going to treat you nothing like whoever else treated you in the past. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be the best, perfect relationship. Nobody's perfect. Nothing's clearly perfect, but you're gonna be able to work through whatever.
But this
you know
is
what
the
I'm
thing.
saying?
If you sit still and you wait on God and you listen, you will know that person when you meet them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's true. You'll know that.
That's true.
Period. And it won't be nothing that God puts together is ever that hard. It will ever be that much of a stretch.
Absolutely
Thank
right.
you.
So you gotta understand it. So you saying it's not perfect. I'm saying it is because God doesn't make mistakes.
That's
Right.
true. That's true.
So,
but no, I'm saying it's gonna have its problems.
Yeah.
Every relationship has its problems, but you're gonna be able to work
God
through
throw
them.
you that problem to see what you gonna do. How you
That's
gonna
true.
handle that
How you
problem.
gonna? And that's
what
true.
you gonna do?
That's true. That's
You
true.
gonna pray about it? You gonna wait on me, or you gonna handle it
You gonna handle
yourself?
yourself.
No, I ain't gonna
If you
handle it myself.
then
I'm
you
done
go right
handling
on.
myself.
That's right, because we
I'm
mess up
done
that much
handling it
time.
myself. No,
See that?
no. I don't want to handle it.
I know that's right.
So I actually had a few girlfriends. I had one friend. She went through something, and just being there and witnessing it. It happened on a Saturday night. So we were like, "Come on, won't you stay with me?" Next morning, we get up, we go to church, and the whole message, I swear,
Was directed
he
to her?
knew he was there in the
the room
car,
with
in the
y'all.
club when
Yes,
it all went
yes,
down.
yes.
And afterwards, I take her to lunch. You know, did you hear the message? Nah, my mind was really just somewhere else. I wanted to slap.
Because you knew.
I just wanted to punch in the nose.
Uh-huh.
Like, you
She
didn't hear
wasn't ready
nothing?
yet. She
it was
wasn't
for
ready.
her.
Yeah, she wasn't ready to
She
receive it
wasn't
though.
ready.
Because I had a friend that went through something recently, and all I told her was to pray and read the word. And I kept pushing that on her. I would even go over her house every Thursday. I made it my business to pray and read the word. And I lie to you not. The more and more she was reading and everything, she would still get this doubt in her mind. I'm just ready to give up. I'm just ready to leave. I'm just ready to run. I'm just ready. And I'm like, look, do you believe in him? I believe in him. Okay, you know what he can do. You know his power. Wait on him. Trust me when I tell you, nothing's gonna happen. He's gonna set everything up for you the perfect way. She went to church that next following Sunday, and she called me. She said, oh my God, is there any way you can listen to the service? You got to hear it. It was just for me. That preacher spoke just to me. She said it was like he knew everything that was going on with me, and I just couldn't do nothing but cry.
Yeah.
When I say 2 days later, God
Everything.
he took it completely away from her. Took all of that pain, everything that she was going through, he took it right away.
Exactly, and that's the main thing. We sit around, you see people crying, Lord, why do you keep letting this happen to me? No, I ain't letting it happen to you. You are.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? God,
That's true.
Exactly. Because
That's
God,
true.
this is the thing, people, and this is what everybody, if you hear me, listen to me good. Position yourself to receive the blessings of God. Period. Once you do that, you will see the world so much clearer. You will not be so stressed, and everything else will let you live your life.
Yes.
Please, people, listen. Do that.
Absolutely. And I have to say this, before you open up another door, close the first door.
Yes,
Then it's not
yes,
cheating. If what's at home is not satisfying you, you're not happy, close that door.
Yeah.
Walk away. Be, like you said, man enough. Like your dad said, be man enough to shut the door and then be a man and treat that person right, because what you have to realize, the way you meet someone is the way you gonna get them.
Yep.
So if you cheating, guess what's gonna happen when you two get together? He's gonna do the same thing, or she's gonna do the same
call that
thing.
karma.
Exactly. Yeah.
Absolutely. Wow, time is gone. I think we're gonna do an after show because I think we still got a little bit more to talk about. We'll see. But I want to thank my guests today. My gosh, what a conversation! Real talk, adult style. Thank you to my guests, the great Ken Wallace, Tamika Mitchell, my boo, Daniel Ransom, new to the show, but he'll be back. Trust me. Michael, you know you're coming back. Michael Gladden. You can catch them all. Go to their Facebook pages. They're in their ATL. I mean, you can find them everywhere. Film, TV, radio, wherever you need. They got you. I'm Andrea Carr, the Northern Belle. I'm sitting here with my absent. I'm rubbing Superman. He will be back next week on He Says, She Says. Tune in next week, 7 o'clock.
You're listening to the FIA Broadcasting Network. The show is taped on Mondays at 7 o'clock p.m. on the internet at FIAworld.com. This show was produced by Solomon Pollard. The doctor is in. AKA Dr. P. And music Music and production arrangements by Dr. P and the Atlanta Sub Factor. God is good all the time. You have been listening to He Says, She Says with your co-hosts, Andrea Carr Willis and Reginald Dye. Tune in again next week on the FIA Broadcasting Network. He Says, She Says. See ya.
The views and opinions expressed by the hosts of this show are not associated with FIA Broadcast Network or its affiliates.
Want to try over here, and if you mess up, you just mess up.
Yeah.
But at least walk away. Don't. It's like jump a rope. I'm
double dutch. You waiting to get in?
You waiting to get in because you're not sure yet.
Yeah. See, that's how my baby's supposed to feel about her daddy. I'm a superhero, doggone it.
I know that's right.
He ain't nothing else.
And you don't want her to ever
But
look
see,
at
the thing is with the way you treat her, she's gonna automatically know that this is how a man is supposed to be. So that's why I was saying that to the other guy, because at the end of the day, if he has a little girl, guess what? You setting her up. You setting her up right now. And I don't even understand. Like some men be saying, "Oh, but I talk to my daughter. I tell her everything." Guess what? Everything that you're showing her,
right?
She's gonna assume it's okay.
She's going exactly. So that's gonna be the guy that she choose. And don't be upset when somebody's dogging her out, because you did it.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry, y'all. I feel sorry for any dude trying to date my daughter, boy, because he gonna have some problems.
But
if you ain't on game, if your head ain't straight, you see, like, dude, please, McDonald's. Bro, come on. I can take myself here.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna take me somewhere like this, man? My daddy take me.
Exactly.
You know, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna call my daddy right now. I don't need you to take me home.
Thank you. Deuces. And that's so true, though. That is so true.
Oh my goodness.
That's so true.
I have twin girls that just turned 10. And the thing was that I actually didn't grow up with my father. I didn't meet him until I was 21. But I grew up with a stepfather that I watched beat my mom.
Oh, gee.
And actually, I learned how to fight because I'm fighting him. You know, grown man.
Yeah.
But the curse stops here with me because I want to be with my kids.
That's right.
They're gonna always know, even though their mom, you know, want them to see this other guy that she's with as their father. But it doesn't work. It does because I'm always in their ear. I'm always in their face. And you're gonna go get them for holiday season now. You know, but I want my kids to know, and a lot of times because I'm like that, I overcompensate. You know, because I'm thinking I don't want to be like that, so I overcompensate and do certain things. But the point I was trying to make is that if we have made mistakes, to not stay there, and don't forget about these other boys that don't have a father. To tell them the things not to do, you know, try to go back and reach for them,
example.
you know, to try to be transparent. Just say, hey, look, I made a mistake, don't do this.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because this is going to take you down the wrong path and you're going to, all this
But
other
see,
stuff.
you got a lot of guys that's not like you. You know, like I said in the barbershop one day, I was with the boys getting their haircuts, and they were in there talking to my oldest nephew, Jamari, and they were in there talking to him like, what school you go to, man? Yeah, this is that. And they were in there like trying to teach him game, and I'm like, Jamari don't listen to that. You know, so they laughing or whatever at me, but I'm like, no. I was like, what in the world are y'all talking about? Like, nobody in here knows what they're talking about. Like, all of y'all are young. Please don't listen to that. Because at the end of the day, all you doing is setting him up
for failure.
You know, one of the things I try to do because of my main job, and because like being African American, being a fireman, I try to set examples for the other young kids. That's why I go to the schools, I teach these kids, because you don't always have to follow that path that just because you're here or because you're stuck in the housing projects or whatever else or whatever you are, that doesn't mean you have to stay there. You have to flip your mindset. You have to be strong enough to get out of that situation. These rappers that y'all look up to, The ones that y'all sit up here and think they got this and that. At the end of that concert or that video, when that video goes off, those cars go right back to full.
Hello, you better
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That jury goes right back to the guy they rented it
just
from.
rented it
You
for
know
that
what I'm saying?
video.
Yeah.
And like I said, and plus at the same note too, you don't see how hard these guys struggle to get up just to that point.
Yes.
Yeah.
You got to show something. You got to do something.
You gotta work.
You know what I'm saying?
Product.
Yeah.
You don't see what they had to do to get there.
Exactly.
there. Right.
That's so true.
Get on your grind. Get out here and hustle. Hustle positive. I'm proud of everything I do. I work my butt off, but I do it legally. I don't have to worry about my money. I know where it comes from. Cop pull me over right now. Look at the back windshield. Oh, you good? Appreciate it.
Thank you for taking care of us. I know
Appreciate
that's
it.
right.
Keep riding. You know what I'm saying?
And see, we need more examples of that somewhere. And one of the things that the caller said was, back in the day, men used to be Rolling Stones just like they are today. But women accepted it. And I like what you said. It's not that the women accepted it. They really didn't have a choice because our grandmothers didn't have jobs.
No.
Let's think
Or
about
they
it.
would clean the house.
Grandpa,
Where were they
Grandpa
going?
took care of
Not
them.
know
to
what I'm
mention, they were anywhere near our age. Our grandparents grew up in segregation.
Yes.
Yes.
So there was a difference
There was a
in what
whole
was
different
going
mentality.
on.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Try that now
No.
with Grandmama
That's the problem.
2012.
And she's
I know
only
that's
25.
right.
See what I'm saying? Grandmama 25, she will
She'll
light
light
you
you
up.
up.
Flat, you go back
Yeah.
to what I said. She'll flatten your tires.
That's-
You know what I'm saying?
Punch the window.
She do,
Right.
exactly.
Well, come on, we
Because
country.
you might
know,
get
we know
a
a country
pot
boy loves
of
them
high
cars.
grits.
Thank you.
Yeah, and a pan of.
Man, I got an uncle. I got an
Oh, I
uncle
thought
that
you
got.
serious.
I got an uncle that got
He
Al
from
Green.
South Carolina. He know.
He told me
said you
that.
got an uncle
I got an uncle that got
that
Al
got
Green, man. He did it. You know what I'm saying?
Look,
First thing,
I'm not gonna lie. I catch you in your sleep.
you said, okay,
I'm
that goes
sorry.
do with you. What I was about to say,
I will catch you in
dude,
your sleep.
you fight a woman, you gotta lay down in the bed with her, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If I
You
done
do
done,
her
if I have
wrong.
done that,
Guess
you
what?
get up going to the bathroom. I'm waking up. Hey, where you going? I'm going to the bathroom. I'm going with you. I'm sitting right there with
You
you.
can sneak it in there.
Babe, you just gonna sit there?
If you
Yeah,
don't
baby, I'm
cook-
okay.
If
I'm
you
all
don't
right.
cook and she cooking for you,
He's so
That's what I'm
stupid.
saying.
That's
I'm
right.
all
That's true,
Because
too.
that's your sweet
she
potato.
smiling at you and putting the plate in front of you.
Here go your
You
plate.
sitting there eating and shaking and
what I'm
sweating.
saying.
And she's sitting there talking,
And she
eating a
talking-
salad.
Is it good?
Baby, what you
Mine
like?
real
You like
good.
that steak, baby? Why you? Ooh, baby, why?
You don't feel
My
it.
mouth a little dry.
But see, you have to be
Yeah, oh, baby, that would be
so
strychnine.
careful not to do these things to these people. But you know what? What you said earlier is the problem. We settled. Somewhere, I don't know what the heck, because I'm one, I have to raise my hand. What were we thinking when it came to settling just to be with someone? That we got married to people that we knew.
I don't understand.
Or we were in a relationship with people we knew.
Well, see, the thing is, Andrea, sometimes, like I said, and I said this before, in relationships, you like that person and who they were when you met them.
The representative.
Yeah, the representative.
You have a tendency to look past some of them faults.
The thing, exactly. So the thing is when the red flags start popping up, where this is God actually giving you fair warning to get out,
Blink,
run,
blink.
Forrest, run.
Got the
You know,
t-shirt.
at the end of the day, you look past those red flags. You know what I'm saying? You see them, but you look past them because you want to give a benefit of the doubt. You don't want to be
it's not
wrong.
that
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So
it's not that bad.
You look over it.
That's you.
So
That's
then,
that you kicking in.
Yeah. It's not.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not who they are.
So
I
then,
saw who they. Oh, I can change them.
You sit there with
When
a
that
black
comes
eye looking
out-
at your girlfriend talking about, he really loved me though.
oh my God, I hate that. I had a friend that did that
Got them
before.
Bootsy college shades on. It's so
No, it's not okay.
Never
I
okay.
just can't see it. It hit me that hard.
But see,
Because girl, after you hit me
The
with that,
crazy
then
part
you
is-
come back. I'm like, oh man, come
the
on.
crazy part is, I was in a relationship for 6.5 years, and I'll never forget. The guy's grandmother told me, we had got into the first fight, and the grandmother told me one day, well, mind you, I didn't even know she knew, but just happened. She was in the hospital. We come into the hospital room or whatever to see her. And she was like, how you doing over there? I was like, I'm fine, you know, because I never sugarcoated anything. I would be upfront, personal. If we just got in an argument in the car, we not finna walk in here and you gonna act like ain't nothing happened. No, everybody gonna know exactly what happened when we was in the car. Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna let it be known. So, with that being said, this particular day though, I didn't want to, upset her. She was already in the hospital. But walking in there, it was like she already knew. And so she said, well, baby, all relationships, they fight, and me and Rob have been together for 55 years, and it's okay. I was like, no, it's not. it may be okay for you, but it's not okay for me. And I had to draw that line right then and there and let her know, guess what? You're going to be missing a grandson if you don't let him know.
The fact that you said first fight got me.
Yeah, because I stayed there. I stayed there. You get what I'm saying? I did stay there. Because, and it was, because things would change. Right after that, then it would be like, okay,
honeymoon.
Everything's back cool. So then it's like, all right, we cool. But as soon as we cool again,
bam,
then here go it again.
Man,
so what ended up happening was, it took me to that point to get tired. You get what I'm saying? To really get tired to that point where, okay, guess what? I don't need you for nothing. I don't want you for anything. And when it got to that point where you're not attracted no more, when you're not sexually involved no more,
you turn into Tina. You turn into Tina in the back of the limo.
It's like, okay, I'm not, I don't even want you, dude. Like, can you find somebody? Let me hook you up. Can I hook you up?
Looking at them gets
you know what I'm saying? And
girl,
when you get to that
you
point,
get an attitude. You home. You here.
That it's done. It's done. It's nothing else he could do. And he's at that point where he's trying to fix it.
Fed up.
He want to fix it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and it could be the same way, because there's some women that abuse. And some guys that get abused, because my little sister did it
because I would go off on you, bro.
I was on the phone with her, and her boyfriend was coming in the door.
You a punk.
And he was 2 hours late coming in from the club. Okay, first of all, it pissed me off with her because it was 12 o'clock midnight. First of all, how he 2 hours late because he walked in at 2? The club don't end until, but no, this wasn't in Atlanta. This was back home, but the club closes at 2, first of all. So at 2 o'clock, and this is what I explain to everybody, at 2 o'clock, everybody goes to get something to eat. So you're not really going to get home till about 3. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So at the end of the day, he's a man, for one. Leave him alone. You know what I'm saying? So we on the phone. I'm not knowing that she's going to really do this. But she's like, okay, he playing with me. He ain't got in here yet, yeah. Okay, so then she heard the key. She like, hold on, y'all. He come down. She put the phone down. And the process, no, she didn't put the phone down because that's what she beat him with. She's like, hold on, y'all. She stood behind the door and waited for him to come in. When he came in, all you heard was, didn't I tell you something?
So bro went to work with a little BlackBerry symbol on the phone.
God. And when she got back on the phone like nothing had just happened. Like, hello, yeah, y'all.
And he in the corner crying.
I said, I'm gonna tell you something. When he start beating you,
right? Don't say that.
Don't say nothing. Exactly. I said he's gonna start hitting you back. Don't call me. Because you have no business putting your hands on him. You cannot beat him.
You can't control
Don't do that.
anybody.
And when he started beating her, no, because he flipped the script. He started beating her. She was calling, I knew. I told you.
Never ever been.
I told you.
I do like that they did Baby D be out there running around the car. Stop playing good.
He's silly. But we ain't joking about it, but we need people that are listening to understand that you don't play with people's emotions. That's the key to this whole cheating thing. Respect, like your father said, respect the relationship. You got to have respect. Even when it's over. There's no need to do the big, get out my life, and all of that stuff. Just leave.
Exactly.
Just
get quiet and just go.
Just go.
And that's so true. You made a valid point.
Yeah.
Because that's what I do.
I get quiet and I go. I slide right on out.
See ya.
But see, that's the thing, man. Dude, watch films. A lot of this stuff will tell you something. These women are plotting on you. To this day, a woman won't shave my head because of the color purple.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
I'm dead serious. Well, yeah, home finna shave mister.
No,
bro, I got it.
I'm working. But you asked the part. Nah, I got it. I wanted that patch right there.
My God, that is too funny.
But he's right, because a woman will get you back.
Exactly.
We are devious. I'm sorry. Don't hurt us and expect not for something to
let
happen.
it go on for 3 or 4 years.
I can't say that though, because me personally, for real, you gotta do something that's gonna be really, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna let God get you, because I've learned that he can get you far more better than I can. So I'm gonna let him get you.
Yeah,
now, my thing is this.
So many people hadn't got to that level now.
My thing is this. Now, if I catch you with another woman,
I'm sorry.
then I don't really know what's gonna hop off at that point, because I'm gone.
I'm sorry.
I left the building.
Yeah, reality.
If you're actual friends and you had those talks of, what would you do if I'm always the one that says, I don't know.
Well, I can tell you what
that's
I did,
honest.
but this is before Christ, BC, before common sense, BCS, when I caught the love of my life, and the woman told me. Now, it happened to be his best friend's girl. We all hanging out together. And he treated me, I was shocked because he treated me so well. I'm still waiting for that man to treat me like that. I'm like, dang it. Maybe I could overlook the cheating. No! But he treated me so well. And we going out. She says to me, you an itch anyway. Huh? What is conversation? I don't even know you do.
That's where you snapped.
Jersey. Yeah. Okay, she was from Hackensack. Boo, I'm from Patterson. Oh no. That don't even go together.
No.
That don't even go together.
I don't know that, man, because they talking about
Okay, let me explain.
I'm from the South.
Let me explain.
With an F.
She was from Buckhead. I was from Bankhead.
Okay,
They don't go together. Okay, you understand what I'm saying. They don't even go together. Don't even match. She said that. I'm like, who's she talking to? Because I'm thinking she couldn't. I don't know you.
Wait, what happened?
And she said, that's why your man. Before I could even get into the car.
You do know that universal fight, them fight words right there.
I said, excuse me? What?
Wow.
Oh, he took me to such a... Now, that was the night that... I'm putting it together in my mind. 1 + 1, he wasn't there when... So I looked at him, baby. What is she talking about? Because she's still over there.
Yeah,
she hasn't come into the mix yet.
You
I'm
played
like,
this
baby,
role before he can answer
what
that
is
question.
she talking about? Wow. He's sweating.
Huh?
Turning red. See, when you light skinned it, you change colors. See, you gotta be careful. You gotta be like, please don't turn, please don't turn. He's turning red. It's about 80 degrees. It ain't hot outside. You know Jersey ain't hot at 80. We waiting for 94 to get hot.
415.
Okay. And he turning colors. I'm like, what is she talking about? Crazy part, she explained what he looked like down below. Oh, because see, he had a birthmark. And you will only be able to know that birthmark if you done seen some things and done some things.
Yeah, bro.
And I was like, I went in the air. All I know is my body left the ground and flew in the air. I thought I had a cape or something. And I went at both of them. And it took her boyfriend get me off of him, then he jumped on her because that's his girl. Yeah. Then we jumped on my ex. So we like, it's like tag team. Well, hold on, y'all both gonna get your backsides beat. But again, this is BC and BCS because you know cops because we in Hackensack.
Oh yeah. Well, I couldn't catch mine.
You could. Oh, girl.
I couldn't catch. I was in the car. We was driving. Yeah. I happened to pull up at the mom's house and he was dropping because it was funny that day. He didn't want to go to the laundromat that day together, and I'm like, okay, really, dude? We've been washing clothes for how many years? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Mind you, I got his son with me. You know what I'm saying? This is a little boy that his mama ain't want him, so he ended up at my house every day that I took care of for 6 years.
She got that smile.
But that was my baby. You know what I'm saying?
That diabolical
so,
coming out.
I pull up at the mama house and I see his brake lights. And he's about to pull off. It looks like it appears to be. And I see where you got his brother is going in the house, but when his brother sees me, he's like. That gave it away right there. But I was still polite. Because I tell you, I don't jump to, I'm not a person that jump to conclusions. I'm not going to jump out the window. A chick that looks just like me. Hips, same skin color, same haircut, same glasses to be exact. Gets out the car. She's walking on around the car and she's fixing her little shirt like I normally do. I'm looking at this chick like,
is it you?
He only got another one of me. Right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking like, oh, okay. So when she gets to the back of the car, she's about to go around to the front to get in. I said, excuse me, can you tell him I said, come here? Just as nice and polite. And she's like, sure, you know. So she don't know, you know. So she opened the door and she's telling him. I see his hand like, so I'm like, oh, okay. I get out the car, but when I get out the car, he turn the corner. I stood there for I know a good 2 minutes. And I was just like, God, did he really just do that? I did. I swear to you, this is exactly what I did. I was like, okay. I said, God, all I asked you to do is let me see it. I need to know. I need this to be up in front and center in my face. Let me catch him. I jumped back in my car and I got to stomping it. By the time I got out to the main road, he was just trying to turn another corner. Oh, I was on him like right on rice. We ran red lights. We were on the wrong side of the road. I mean, serious. It was from one part of town to the other part of town. The only thing that stopped it was the police station. we were coming up on a light. The police was at the other light, so he had to stop. He couldn't run that red light. So I was right behind him. I'm like, yeah, got you now. I'm in the car. Jamming, yeah. I'm dancing.
Listening to Tupac.
So,
Ambitions of a
when the
rider.
light changed, we have to ride past the police station.
Wait, hold on, pause. You guys are going to miss the story because we're going to hear the rest of it, but we're about to end the show. Thank you for chilling with us at the after party after show. Again, thank you to all my guests, Kim, Tamika, Dan. Y'all about to call you D-Ran.
That's it. You call me D-Ran. That's everybody know me. That's how everybody know me.
And Michael Gladden, thank you for coming on the show. Check us out next week. We're going to be talking deep again. Take care. Okay, good one.
We get past the police station and he turns off on another back street. Okay, by this time I'm pissed because I can't catch him. He's still driving and I'm looking for stuff in my car, but I can't find nothing. Mind you, I forget the baby's in the back sleep. You know what I'm saying? And I totally forgot about him because my mind had I left the building. Okay, so
seeing red.
At that point, I'm like, okay, he don't want to stop. I'm just gonna hit his car. So I start hitting the car. So once I start hitting the car, I guess reality kicked in. This chick has lost it. He pulls over. When he pulled over though, guess what he said? What is wrong with you? Really, dude? You want to know? Okay. By this time, I jump out the car. I done lost it for real now. Because now the girl is looking, she like she's scared. But you going to ask me what's wrong with me, dude? We've been together for 5.5 years. And you going to ask me what's wrong with me? Really? Okay. So I want to punch him in the face. So that's what I'm aiming to do. But then he pulls off on me again. So I have to run back and get in my car. Again. Wow. Run back and get in my car again. By this time, the baby's woke. You know what I'm saying? So my mind back because now he's watching. You know what I'm saying? So when I see him, I'm like, I'm so sorry. I really did not want you to see this part of me. Because mind you, the baby already used to call me Medea. I'm like, I'm sorry. I really, had no intentions on you seeing this side, but your daddy is in the car with another chick. I'm just putting that out there. But mind you, that was my boy, because he used to tell me anyway. He'll be like, yeah, because me and my daddy was at the apartments with the pool, the inside apartments where you go in the big building and there's a lot of apartments. He was thinking that, but that was a hotel. Mm-hmm. Yeah, my daddy had two of his girlfriends. So, with that being said, me and little dude was tight. I pull off behind him. When I get to the next street, it's 2 cars that's blocking. Somebody's on the wrong side of the street, but they're blocking both sides. So he can't get past. I think about blocking him in, but then I'm like, nope, it ain't even worth it. By this time, I've given up. You know what I'm saying? I've saw what I need to see. You ran this long. You've already told on yourself. True. It's bottom line. It's done. So I pull up beside him, and when he goes to throw it in reverse, I'm like, no, dude, don't run. I said, you ain't got to run no more. Just come and get your son and your shit out of my house, and y'all go live with her. Just as simple as that. I'm gone. I pull off, but I don't go all the way home because, see, I live in Chesterfield. So he thought I was going out to the county. No, babe, I'm going back to your mama's house because I know exactly where you're going to because you got to get your life straight. You know what I'm saying? So when I get there, the brother is looking like, oh my God, I'm going off on him. He getting cussed out. The little boy even like, can I go to my mama's house? Because I don't want to go with my daddy. I guess you don't, baby. Yeah, you can go to your mama's house. Mm-hmm. I'm in there in a rage going off. He comes through the door. It's not what you think. Really, dude? It's
always not what we think.
He took about 4 to the face before I got in my car and I pulled off and went home. You know what I'm saying? And then when I got home, he ended up coming there, and it was so funny because when he came in there, he was shook. He was crying. He was, really shook. So I'm just sitting there thinking about my little sister that I said was beating her boyfriend. I'm sitting there thinking because I'm like, I've never done nothing crazy like that. This is one of her moves. This is what I'm thinking in my head. And I just burst out laughing. And when I burst out laughing, he started laughing. And I looked at him and he said, you are crazy. I was scared. I was like, you should have been. Because guess what, dude? If I had a gun, I'd have been shooting at y'all. That would have just been, I would have left the building. I had already left